Let's do this, everybody. We get this day started. Well, at least this part of our day started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Saturday, July 25th, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. It is time for Ask Us Anything, where you get to ask us, the community, unlimited wisdom, whatever it is that you've got on your mind, and we're going to help you get that answer, or at least point you in the right direction. The whole idea is to help you because you are asking us whatever it is that you have in mind. Now, it's very simple to do. There are two ways, and we answer both in the order in which we receive the request. The first way is to type your question in the meeting chat here in Zoom, and or a comment that you'd like us to kind of look over. Either way, please do that. The other way, which is what we love to do, is interact with you personally. So, with your camera on, or if you can't, that's okay, just use your microphone. Raise your hand. That's the most important thing, because in order for us to call on you to interact with Robert or some other member of our community, you need to raise your hand, and we're going to go ahead and do this live. Very simple to do. Put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see my face. On the bottom, there's a bunch of buttons. One of those is raise hand. Click on that button, and then we'll call on you again in the order in which we receive your request. That's how simple Ask Us Anything is. Now, before we get started, and Robert, I love this share that I found for everybody to get us started in today's Ask Us Anything. It goes like this. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them, good or ill.
Wow.
Buddha.
Very good.
Yeah. So with that, let's get things rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, for Ask Us Anything, as we usually do to start our Ask Us Anything, let's give it up for our dear friend, our mentor-in-chief, and our GPS to success. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hollis!
Well, thank you again, Craig, the hostess with the mostest. I love and appreciate you, and thank you for all that you do. And hi, Unlimited Wisdom family and members. So hi, Mary. Hi, Dustin, Melody, Deborah Bronner, Shelley, Jim, and Michael, Angela, and of course, Matthew and Hannah and Ezra. We got to see Ez earlier today. And I want to start out by just saying a little part that I was watching a testimonial today. And in that testimonial, the guy was saying that he'd never ever heard this saying by Socrates. And the saying is, the unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. And so I posted a post on that. And I just shared it. You guys can see it on the screen here. And one of the things that is really, really wild about that is, I think that we just assume, we know what the word assume is, ask out of you or me, if you assume you and me. But one of the things I just, I just thought I'd do a little more research on that. And it's like we just take it for granted sometimes. Hi, Daniel. Thanks for jumping on. But we just take it for granted sometimes that people really don't know. This guy was a very successful comedian. And he was just saying, that his life was just his life. And he said he never really ever took the time, to really do any look at his life. And when he heard this, he was going, you don't think about doing a reflection or asking questions about where you got things. How do you know that? Is if you know that you know that you know and it wasn't true, when would you like to know? The actions you take, the values, what is, so you look at everything and it's your life is just incomplete, sort of like what we talked about yesterday. I don't know too many people, and I say this all the time, and I guess I assume everyone would want more in their life. And I now realize at 64 that that's really, really, really stupid. that there's a majority, listen closely, there's a majority of people in their life that really don't want anymore because they really truly believe that their life can't get better in any way whatsoever. So it's probably the opposite of what I said yesterday. It's like these people don't have, any hope, or belief. So, through self-examination, and the essential wisdom, moral growth, and living our best lives, being authentic, it really comes down to that point of learning who you are and loving who you are. And I can tell you without bragging that I spent a lot of time on me and my connection with my higher power, and I want more. I think that when you really, really think about it, when I shared my story yesterday about why unlimited wisdom, it really made me understand that the life that I live right now was one that I chose, and I continue to choose. I continue to ask questions. I continue to want things to be better, or as I say, gooder. So I'll leave you with this: is true fulfillment comes not merely from living, but from understanding how and why we live. Pretty cool. So with that, we'll open it up for questions, and we're here to answer any question you have and help you in any way.
Wow. What a nice way to get this started, Robert. Thank you so much. All right. So, very, very simple. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and there's the quote in the meeting chat. So, thank you for sharing that. That right there. I should have had you lead it off with that.
Hey, you didn't know. If you don't know, you don't know. I think they still are on the same kind of
I agree.
trajectory. Yeah.
I agree. Totally. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we love it when we interact. So, please feel free to go ahead and put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see these beautiful people. On the very bottom, there's a button that says raise hand. Click on that raise hand button, and then we'll call on you in the order in which we receive your request. That's how simple Ask Us Anything works. And I don't know if I want to do this or not, since no one has raised their hand yet. Okay, but kind of remember you were. Do we want to invoke the melody factor? Remember now, Melody. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I know that you were you had some things that you were working on, but I just wanted to know if you wanted to share based on what we had discussed yesterday. Um, and I can go ahead and unmute you if you'd like, but it would be nice to kind of work with that conversation to start. Deborah Grady, just to let you know, we do not see your image even though it's turned on, so I don't know what's we just see kind of like a one of those it's not there kind of
It looks
signs.
like a cracked cell phone to me.
Yes, so just FYI, Deborah. Melody, do you want to go ahead and unmute, or are we am I jumping the gun here? I mean,
Yeah, thanks, Craig, for putting me on the spot. I can always count on you. I love when I can be here with you guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And I apologize for yesterday. It was just too loud where I was. I
No.
am so excited, Robert. I love when oh gosh, what's happening with my tears? I love when I see people's dreams come to life. Truly. And I see that with you in this current moment, with unlimited wisdom. And gosh, Matthew, wow. I know uh, very, 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 very little of what AI can do. And Matthew, knowing all that he knows and creating this amazing platform with unlimited wisdom, incredible, incredible. I can't say enough about it. So I'm learning. I'm learning and I'm going through and all the most of the videos on there, and there are so many, guys. There is so much value in there. I have listened to them. I was probably on them live a majority of them, 99% of the time. I've always gone back and re-listened, and I'm doing it again. I'm going through them again, and it might be the third or the fourth time that I'm listening to these, and every single time I get something new out of it. It's like as I grow, as my mindset changes, as my heart set changes, Robert, you continue to pour into me and into all of us, and I just so grateful for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I yeah, I mean, for us to get to where we are right now, it wasn't just me and then Matt, jumps along. Of course, Terry's always been the heart and the soul, the support behind everything, and then of course you and Craig, and it's pretty amazing to see how far this has come. I had to go deep in my mind because I thought that I came up with the decision for unlimited wisdom, probably like in 2001. So when I really, really thought about it and realized it was in 1992 and, November, and then I thought, well, no wonder I didn't have a website up or, I was just a little ahead of the game. I was like, I remember searching, for a domain, but there at the time, 1992, I wouldn't even have been able to go anywhere to even search for a domain name. So it is pretty interesting that the internet was just coming on and yeah, it's thank you, Melody. What sweet words. I just wanted to allow you to talk because I just felt I don't know. I just felt like I could get some love from you yesterday. That was cool.
Yeah, I am always happy to be giving that back to you, Robert. You've given it to so many of us for so many years, so consistently. And I when I look back at the last almost 16 years that you've been pouring into me, it's just, I think about how generous you have been with sharing your wisdom, how generous you've been to consistently be there for us and patience. Oh my gosh. I think of the patience that you have had with just me. And I know there are thousands and thousands, but just me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's still here. Um, yeah, that's just so amazing to me. And truly, I don't, this is no exaggeration. Everything in my life, Robert, everything, the ability to help pay for my mom's care, the ability to pay for my grandson's heart surgery, the ability to live the life that I love, and to love myself through it all, to know that I am a miracle and I am worthy of this life, Robert. Everything, my own treatments, I would not be alive today if it weren't for you, because you taught me to fish. And Robert, I just, everything, every day, I just wake up with such gratitude for you and Terry. And, Terry doesn't get enough kudos, I will tell you, because I believe that Terry she helped you become that mastermind just with her belief and her support and all of that. And, Robert, it's just amazing. It's just
Wow.
amazing. I love you guys so much.
Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. That is so, so awesome. So now no
God
one's gonna
bless you.
wanna no love you too. No one's gonna want to come on now. It's like look at Jim. Hey Arlene, thanks for getting on here. Thanks, Daniel. So again, this is Ask Us Anything. but I want each and every one of you to know that if you want to make a comment or a statement, and if not, that's okay. We jump on here every Saturday and just want to be able to give, plant seeds, get a bigger harvest. That's it.
Exactly. And I mean, if we can help you get over a hump, even better, or help answer a question. I mean,
Is that the same as getting over like a speed bump? Is that the same?
it could be. I mean, or even a camel. Here we go. Well, we have a hand up. And yeah, first of all, before I even call on this person, Melody, bless you and thank you so much. We
Thank
really
you,
love and
Melody.
appreciate you. Mary Valchik. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. And, if you can, please turn your camera on. We'd love to hear from you and see you. There you go. Welcome. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Okay, there's her camera.
Okay. Well,
And there we got her. Good.
let's see. I'm sorry. I'm outside. I've been working in my garden, so I'm not going to put myself on the camera, but I'm just out walking around. I I hesitated to go after Melody,
I'm glad
but
you
I
did.
figured, but I had to kind of say what what you said a few minutes ago about finding ourselves and reaching into ourselves and uh, everything that you've taught me and you've told me has always been in my head. It's just I had to start believing it. And over the past couple of weeks, I've been doing
Ooh, we
a
lost you.
lot of
Mary, can you repeat
asking myself
yourself, please?
questions.
Can you repeat
Why do I
yourself,
think
please? Because
this
we
way? Why
lost
is it
you.
like this? Why do I do? What'd you say?
Mary, we
Mary, why
I'm
lost
why
you
don't
sorry.
you
If
for a
you
just shut up?
moment.
Why don't you shut
could
off your
just
camera? Because your voice is breaking up.
okay,
But yeah, stay
okay.
with
Let me
us.
do that.
Sometimes the camera takes more energy than is needed. So, but we want
Okay,
to definitely hear you.
okay. Can you hear me okay now?
It's still breaking up.
Give it a try. Go ahead and speak a little bit more than just that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to walk inside the house because I'm outside and maybe the connection isn't really great. So just give me like 10 seconds.
Well, it's sounding
Oh,
better the
my
closer you're
dog.
getting to your
Yeah, you
house.
you
That's
you
for
sounded
sure.
pretty you sounded good saying that.
Okay, just gonna walk inside. I was way out in the back corner of my yard and I'll go inside. Okay, can you hear me okay now?
Really good.
Okay, perfect. So what I was saying is things that you've always told me and that you've taught me over the past few years have always been there. And when you tell me these things, I believe them when you tell me them. But then I'll go and I'll start thinking, and then I'm like, I don't believe it. So the past couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot of deep soul searching, kind of asking myself questions. And I've done, gosh, 180, 360. I understand why I do things and why I've done things and why I am been like why my thinking was that way. And I am happier now. I'm working towards a lot of different ideas. Uh, I wanted to use Posting Pilot, and I knew I had to get a business page. So I've been working with my ChatGPT to create a business page and then to link Posting Pilot and come basically everything that you've always said to me is 100% true. I am capable. What you see in me and what you've always seen in me, I now see in myself. So I love you for that. I thank you for that. And there's so much joy, and things have just so many things have turned around ever since these past 2 weeks when I've really dug into myself. And I just had to say thank you. And thank you for believing in me. And I'm sorry, I'm doing, I finally see the person that you've always seen. And I kind of like her a lot. So,
Well, I'm glad you like her because I love her. I love her, and I'm so proud of you, Mary. I really
yeah.
am. I relate or resemble your comments because when people fed into me and got me to see a difference, you know what I mean? Just like up to that point, I can't say that I had done any other. I never ever had anybody that really told me that I could be better than I was. I just thought I was a person that I was, and all my experiences made me who I was, and my personality was a certain way, and I wasn't a very nice human being because I just didn't think that all the human beings that I run into wasn't very nice. So you know,
Yep.
yeah, I'm the exact opposite person I am today.
And, one other thing that you've always said to me is one of the things I never understood why I couldn't do certain things, or connect in a certain way. And I've realized that in asking myself questions, is that I need to be authentic. I need to be me. And something that you said has led me to start creating a page that I want. And what you told me is you want to create a page where people know you, begin to know you, like you, and trust you. And go get a page that is totally authentic, totally me. And it might not be exciting or anything, but I think that's it. I need to be
Yeah.
myself. And if I can create that page, then people will want to come. And they may say, I wonder what Mary's up to. I wonder what the dogs are up to. I wonder what Mary's cooking or what's in her garden, just different things like that. So it's just something that you've always said. And then the other quote that you told me a long time ago, it still sticks in my head. And it's come back to me a lot this week or these past couple of weeks, is that people may forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. And that is my core. And I want to make people feel something. So, anyways,
Well, yeah, when the rest of the world gets to find out who you are, Mary, and how generous you are, and how nice you are, and how loving you are, it's definitely going to be a better world for sure.
thank you so much. Anyways, that's
You
all I
bet.
wanted to say. I don't want to take up all the time, but I love and appreciate you. And thank you for always believing in me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Just
I
give
want to
it,
let
just
that sit. That was
yeah.
so amazing.
Thank you, thank you. Just giving it forward.
Mary, thank you so very much. That was incredible. And I know, Deborah, I saw you kind of pop on and pop off. The camera seems to not be doing what it is you want to do. But let me
She
ask you,
she
did
she said that she's at her sister's, so I mean her
right?
daughter.
Yeah. So,
So she's
Deborah,
not.
did you want to share something? I can go ahead and unmute. There you go. Hopefully that works. If you want to
Hi,
share something, go right ahead.
can you at least hear me? I can see everybody. I just can't get her camera to come on.
Yeah, we can hear you perfect.
Okay, good. I really didn't have a question because I'm sitting here trying to get her computer to work so that I can work on it after I get off the Zoom. I'm babysitting, so I'm stuck at her house.
Understood.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much.
You bet.
All right. Unless there is anyone else, Robert, do you have anything else
Hey,
you'd like to share? Or maybe we just,
no, no, not at all. I sort
okay.
of felt I don't know why I felt today would be sort of slow. There's Deborah Bronner,
Oh,
but
Deborah Bronner. Okay.
yeah.
Let's go to Deborah and then we'll, I guess, wrap it up after that.
Okay.
So, Deborah, there's your unmute. If you can turn your camera on, that would be very nice. If not, we'll take you just as you are.
Well, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I'm not going to turn my camera on. I didn't have a helper today to help me get dressed, so excuse that. But this love fest right now for you, Robert, I just had to join in. I was thinking about everything you said yesterday and watched it again, the video, and so much love you poured out like you do every day. But like what Mary said, it's about believing it and owning that you love us and that we can do better every day. And it is real hard to follow Melody, or I called her Queen M, and she's so awesome.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
But
And
so are you. You're awesome
started
too.
thinking what Mary was saying, and so heartfelt. This is why I wanted to join in, because, I've been really having a rough week, and physically and emotionally, and yet I don't have family alive except for a half brother up in San Francisco and his family. I mean, nobody in my area that's family except you guys are my family. And I wanted to come on and say thank you for being here every day, Robert and Craig and Melody and everyone else. I love you guys so much.
Love you
really
too.
are my family. And Robert, you're more than a best friend to me. Thank you for all you pour into us. And thank you for your love. It means the world to me and everyone else. Thank you. And thank you, Craig.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, I'm starting to feel like a waffle with syrup all over it. Like,
good. A gooey one. God bless what you do. Thank you.
God bless you. You guys are awesome.
And thank you so much. Thank you so very much, or something to that effect. Thank you so much, Deborah Bronner. Love and appreciate you. And given that,
yeah, let's call it.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. Call it a
we
Saturday.
Still have Saturday
weekend,
ahead. Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget that tomorrow we have Master's Mind, or should I say, Master's Mind. So please join us at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern tomorrow. And we look forward to seeing you there. Of course, on Monday, we have Recess. And that's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And for the rest of the week, at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, we got Daily Wisdom. Thursday, Inner Circle. And then we're right back here next Saturday for another Ask Us Anything. So there is our schedule. Don't forget to go to unlimitedwisdom.com and join our new Unlimited Wisdom platform. It is incredible, getting gooder and gooder every single day. We love having you part of our community. Thank you, Matthew. Exactly. And thank you for participating in today's Ask Us Anything. Melody Ryba, Deborah Bronner, definitely, and Mary Valchek. Thank you guys so much for contributing to today's Ask Us Anything. Love and appreciate you. There's a couple of things in the Zoom meeting chat. If you want to save that chat, click on the 3 dots in the meeting chat and then click on Save Chat. It'll download to your computer as we conclude. I'm going to go ahead and unmute so that we can all say so long. And here is to a super Saturday for everyone.
Thank you
so much.
Love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Hi, Danielle, Deborah. Love you, Melody. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Shelley.
your love.
Make it a fantastic day.
Thank you. Thank you, Erlene. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Michael and Angela. Thank you, Matthew. I love you.
Great Saturday.
And
thank you, Craig, for all you do.
Craig is the bestest. Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.